Alright guys, so today's ride a little different. We are going out to an area called just outside of Pakenham, and we are going to attempt to do some dirt riding. This is something definitely new a little bit for Mary, but she's all geared up. You can see her in there, all ready to go, I think. And we're gonna head out and take a ride. Should be fun, I think. I hope. Alright, let's go. So are you excited? Okay, good. She says she's excited. We'll see. She's been very supportive about trying to do dirt riding, some gravel riding, some off-road riding. We're actually taking a course a week from today. So we'll be driving down to Peterborough area, which for those of you that know Ontario at all, Peterborough area it's about 3 hours from Ottawa. So we're doing a course down there, so that should be fun, I hope. But I figured we'd get some riding, a little sample ride in today. We're just gonna go nice and slow, so Mary can get a little more comfortable. We can make sure everything's fairly adjusted for her bike, and she's got a whole bunch of new gear that she's trying on. So she's got her new adventure helmet, she's got her new set of boots, so she's trying those for the first time today. I'm sure she'll do a review for you guys at some point after she's had a chance to wear them for a little bit. And some new pants, so a whole bunch of new gear that she's wearing today, so that's kind of exciting. Alright, that's it for now. We're going to be hitting the highway right away, and we'll get back to you guys once we get to Pakenham, because we're gonna kind of stop there, I think. Alright. So this is Pakenham, and look at all the bikes. I am expecting that, well, Mary needs to find a bathroom, so that's what we're looking for. There's a washroom. Oh, maybe right here. This should be okay, possibly. Seems like a gas station, so little washroom break for Mary. Alright guys, so we're finally, I think, on our way to California Road, and just talk to Mary a little bit, just to give her some tips, I think. Not that I'm the best off-road rider in the world, I've only been doing it for a couple weeks, so I'm just learning too. So we're going to be going through this nice and slow, first and second gear, but hopefully it'll give her some confidence for this upcoming weekend when we head out. Alright, so the next 15-20 minutes is just roads like this, so not overly exciting. Nice, but we'll kick back in when we hit our off-road road, I guess. All right. Now I must say, this area of, well, around where we live, and it's actually called Lanark County. What a lovely area. It's just so pretty. And well, as right now, we've had a fair bit of rain, so it's super nice and green, which is really nice too. So you guys get a nice view of what the roads can be like when you kind of get out of the city, which is great. You know, it's nice. Look at it's now. None of this footage is touched right out of the GoPro. It's just so lush right now. The last time we were, or I was, going through California Road, which is where we're going, not a lot of like foliage, I guess. It was still pretty barren because it was so early in the season. So it'd be interesting to see if there's a lot more greenery in there right now. We'll find out, I guess. All right, a little bit more. We'll be there soon. All right, so we're getting close to it now, and we're only a couple kilometers away from California Road, but we're getting, you can tell we're definitely getting a little bit off the beaten path. The road is a little rougher, but still quite fine, I guess. Like no worries riding this at a decent speed. And I like this kind of road because there's nobody here with you. All right, so we're going to be hitting California Road right away. All right, guys, so this is California Road. We're going to try to record as much of this as my GoPro will let me. And we're not going to take it fast by any means because I want Mary to be comfortable. So just a nice slow ride through here. Hopefully she's finishes this and doesn't decide that she hates off-road riding. But her bike should go through this even better than mine because she's on a Vstrom versus a Versys, and the Vstrom automatically just deals with all this kind of stuff definitely better than the Versys does, for sure. I just got to make sure I watch for her. I don't get too far ahead of her. I was a little concerned coming through here that it was going to be muddy and slick, but it doesn't look too bad. There's definitely some spots. Just got to make sure I keep looking back at her. She's back there. You guys should be able to see her back there, I think. Possibly. It's a lot different when I have to also concentrate on making sure someone behind me is keeping up. Usually I'm the one in the back and everybody's watching for me. She's still back there. That's good. Always good. We're definitely going a bit slower than I would do with other people, but that's okay. I'm trying to find that happy speed, which is good for the two of us. All right. I might get up a little bit here just to see what's coming a little bit more. Alright, slow down for her, see if she's back there. Yes, okay. Yeah, the hardest thing I find is trusting your bike. That is it. It's trusting the fact that your bike wants to stay upright and you constantly want to fight it. You know, you get so used to just being like, oh no, I know better. I know better than the bike does. And the thing is the bike, for the most part, is designed to stay upright. It's even on gravel. If you're going at a reasonable speed, of course, not being stupid on it, but you know, it just wants to stay upright. So, you know, it wants to be a little squirrely because it needs to, just to get itself where it needs to be. But we have this tendency to want to fight it. All right, she's still back there. Okay, let's see her coming. Come on, Mary, here you come, here you be. She's doing all right. I'm sure she's a little on the mode right now. I'm sure she's being like, I don't think this is exactly what I thought it was going to be. But actually, this is quite nice. It's actually, condition-wise, really good. I think to really not let the bike be too squirrely, you have to kind of be at least in like a mid-second gear, just so that, for one, she's fast enough to float a little bit above certain things. And because if you're going too slow, then she has a tendency to want to sink, right? And then she just doesn't want to, she just wants to be, well, more squirrely, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. Your momentum is pushing you forward, and you want some momentum. When you're going slow, which in your brain feels like it should be the right thing to do, it ends up that the bike just is all over the place. Alright, she's still back there? Yep, still back there. It's good. I told her to honk if she got in trouble. So, hopefully, no trouble. Let's see how she does up here. We'll see. She's coming around the corner. Good. Ready? This a little gravelly. See how she does through there. Come on, Mary, you got it. There she comes. Very good, very good. And the key was, and I know that this class that we're doing coming up right away is, yeah, it's a little squirrely here, is designed to show you technique. But I think you just have to come into it a little bit being like, I don't want to be just brand spanking new, you know. And I get that to a point. Hopefully the habits that she gains today aren't going to be like bad habits, is the hope. Hopefully they don't just be like, so everything that he taught you, just forget it. It's not right. It's funny, it's my GPS is like 200 meters, you'll reach your destination. I'm like, I've been on the road forever. We have arrived. Alright, let's just get up here. Yeah, you really do have to just kind of learn to trust your bike a bit more, because I remember when I came out, and it wasn't long, this is like my third or fourth time down this road. The very first time I came, I was like, oh, there's a whole bunch wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. The bike's, something's wrong with it. This isn't the way it should feel. But it is the way you feel, because, oh, car. That's odd. You know, it's funny to see a car on this road, actually. But the more you do it, the more you just feel comfortable. Like, I have no problems going a bit faster on this. Where is she? She's standing. Good for her. That's awesome. Alright, I'm glad we didn't meet that car here. That would have been way worse. Oh yes. And the thing is if you're going slow like this, for us, is that if you need to put your feet down, you know, you can, which is good. At least I think so. It was funny. I was thinking I would get some drone shots through here. Now I'm like, I don't know if I want to stop, because if I stop, Mary might just be like, nope, let's go home. I'm done. So, not that I'm familiar with this road by any means. I'm not. Like I said, it's only been a handful of times, but definitely more so than Mary. But once she does it this time, the next time she'll come through here with me, she'll be like, I've done this. I've succeeded. It's not new. Because I remember the second time I did it, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. And I was a little more daring. Definitely still cautious, but definitely a little bit more daring. Alright, where are you? There you are. Thankfully, it's the bonus of having the lights on the front. I can look for her lights, which is excellent. She's back there. It's good. And the reason that we're doing a lot of this off-road, I want to say training, a little bit of training, is that in a couple of years, when I turn 50, come on, where are you? Where are you back there? Come on. I don't want to stop on the hill. Are you coming? Alright, there she is. Alright, good. On I-250, we want to go do a big bike tour, and I want to do something very adventure-y is what I want to do. So I don't want to just jump on a bike and be like, well, I've never ridden really in dirt or gravel. I want to be comfortable. I want to be able to keep up and actually enjoy it instead of spending a week or two on a bike and being like, yeah, I hated every minute of that because that was just strenuous. I don't want that. Nope. But I think if we can do this, there may be some sections that are a little more aggressive than this is. And the goal is, I think for us, is to be able to do this not fast, but fast enough. Again, we come up here and we see Cheryl. Very nice. She's standing more. That's awesome. It takes a while to get used to a few things, like when to stand and why you're standing and things like that. I always stand when I'm definitely going up a hill because, well, for one, I want to see over top of it. Two is that I just feel like the bike, if it wants to start moving around, I have a bit more, I don't know, I have a bit more of ability to let it. I guess that sounds weird, right? Maybe? Yeah. Anyway, she's keeping up. Alright, I'm just talking a lot. It's weird. I should probably concentrate. See that? Look at that bird. It's like a big hawk or an eagle or something. I don't even know what it is. So cool. That's right, we're out in the wilderness. Oh yes, the wilderness. Oh, it is definitely so much nicer and greener. Without question. It's lovely in here this time of year. Not that it wasn't lovely before, but this is super nice. Alright, corner, can't see. Alright, I think she's still behind me. Take a look. There she be. Excellent. Alright. It's neat that people actually live back here, or at least have cottages. Like, they may be like hunting cottages or fishing cottages or something, but there's still something back here. Oh, this curve creeps up on you. You can tell the road is getting a little more road-like, a little less gravel. We're probably coming out of the rougher stuff into stuff that's a little smoother, a little bit more like an actual gravel road. We'll probably stop up here soon just to take a little bit of a break, possibly. Which may also be why there was a cottage or a cabin or whatever it is. Whoa! Some guy coming a little fast through here. Okay, the first little spot that I think we have a little bit of safety for pausing. I may actually just do that. Darling. So this is Darling Road here. So we're just going to stop for a minute. and we'll continue on in a second. Alright, this is one of my favorite little sections. Joe loves it too, so a friend of mine. Ready? It's nice and whoopy-doopy. Yeah, that's fun. I don't know if I lost Mary there. Probably. But she said she had fun, so that's excellent. This road here that we're on, yeah, she's way back there. This road that we're on here is Darling Road, I think it is, and it's kind of the road that California Road kind of butts up to. But super fun. This is a nice way. This will lead us out to Tatlock Road, which is a paved road, and that'll be it. Then we'll head home. Yep. So she's back there. All right, guys. I'm gonna leave you there for today. It's a long video probably for you guys, but super fun. You get to see some of the back roads just outside of Ottawa, which one of my favorite little roads now, and hopefully it will be Marys sometime soon too. All right, guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we will see you guys soon. Later.